Hey guys, this is Brad from Blue Nile Farm. Today I'm going to show you really quickly one of my rituals every morning of turning horses out, regardless if it's a snowstorm or it's a nice sunny day where it's nice and warm. And I'll kind of take you through the process of what we do to throw out horses. And it doesn't take too long, but it is a little tedious and it gets to be kind of a pain. But there's a order to this, and you know the horses are pretty much used to it. So let me take you through a morning ritual for me, what I do every day before I go to work. So stay tuned. So I have basically 3 paddocks I deal with, and I'm going to be bringing out 3 horses for this paddock directly. These 3 horses are Arabs. They've got a little bit more spunk in them than the other horses for the most part, and I always have to lead them out because it's just a little easier to deal with. And I actually had to separate 2 from the herd. They were getting beat up by this one gelding. So these 5 horses that I'm going to show you first off are going to go out with halters on or without halters. And we're going to stick them out in the pasture here, and then I'm going to kind of show you how we turn out the group. So bear with me here and I'll kind of show you. And since I'm a one-man operation, I'm just going to lead them out, toss them out in the pasture, and you'll see them going out first, and then we'll take it from there. So that's the first group of 3. Now I'm going to grab 2, put them out in this other pasture. We had to separate them, like I said, because they were getting beat up by this group, specifically that big gelding that's rolling right there. So we'll see, take them out, and then I'll turn out the group. All right, now that I got those 2 out, now it's time for some crazy time. So I'm going to give you some barn shots of how we manage and throw the rest of them out. There's about 14 horses that'll be going out, and kind of get an eyeball on them. All right, so we're walking down my aisleway, and here's all the prisoners all ready to go. And we have 130-foot long barn, so I'm going to kind of take you through the other side. So I'm going to start letting horses out, and I have 2 down here in the end that I'll let out, and you guys won't be able to see them directly come out, but you'll see them tearing off. So traditionally, I used to never turn horses out like this. I mean, for years and years. And up to this year, it got to the point where they get so crazy and so rambunctious to go out, it's almost safer to do it this way, and I think they're happier for both of us. So this is how we basically turn out horses. We don't have any problems, and it's definitely a lot safer. So let me show you how it all works. a couple coming back. Come on, get. Hey, where you going? Everybody's hot to try this morning. Get. Hey, you would never know. These horses are turned out every day for about 12 to 15 hours a day, all winter long. And even if it's cold or not, but today's going to be a beautiful day. I think they know it, and they're having a good time with it. So everybody's rolling and having a good time. And it's only 25 degrees out, so it's not warm at all. But these guys love being outside, and you know, I hate keeping horses in. I think it's better for them mentally, and they're a lot happier being in their herd. So it's definitely the way to go. Generally, I don't put brown bales out loose like I do, but because they're, if you follow my channel, the barn collapsed, and because it collapsed, I put round bales out not only in the hay hut feeders, but I also put a couple of them out loose and let them destroy them. And I think they really like picking through them a little bit better, but there is a lot more waste to it. But since the bales are uncovered, you know, I really don't mind them wasting what they have to waste. But we do maintain it and manage them. And it takes them about a day and a half for them, or 2 days, and they destroy a round bale. Now these horses are on wood chips as well as snow. Right now we have a good snowpack, but I'm really going to be disappointed when that snowpack kind of goes by the wayside. And these horses have several acres, probably 3 to 4 acres, where they can kind of play around in. And you can see down there, there's more horses, more hay huts, and a lot more hay. So basically allows them a lot of travel room and a lot of places to run around at. And these are basically my throwaway pastures. And of course, over here is my barn that fell down, collapsed. Some of the hay is covered, but most of it is pretty much cooked. So we have to deal with that mess pretty much every weekend, trying to take that apart. The other little pony's Bowie. He's got one eye. He came in with that, and he's a little character, and he likes to play with everybody. So he's pretty well fit right into that herd. Another daily duty I do almost every morning or evening is to fill our water troughs with water, which is kind of a no-brainer. But these horses go through pretty much this whole trough in one day because they're out for full access to hay, and they do a lot of drinking. And so about 14 horses really chow this down. And so we want to make sure this is full at all times. It doesn't matter how cold it gets, they go through the whole thing. So we also have a heater that runs throughout the day in the wintertime and through the night to keep everything from freezing. And that makes a huge difference. And we have several different heaters in several troughs, and we make sure that everybody has ample water. So we also, in our barn, you know, we clean daily and we maintain everything what we're supposed to do. And overall, I think it's a pretty good environment. And like I said in a lot of other videos, I have wood chips all over these paddocks, so it's not a lot less mud. And as soon as it starts to warm up, this wood chips are a little bit more forgiving. Right now, we're stuck with ice just like everybody else. But once it softens up, it's a lot easier for them to walk in wood chips than it is mud. You know, mud will just suck your boots right off. And with wood chips, basically, they don't stick to you. So for the horses, it's really good because you don't have a lot of mud fever and stuff on the legs. And I find that to be a huge benefit. So it's definitely well worth going with the wood chips, but you have to use a lot of them. And but like I said, I use them all the time, and I pretty much believe in them. And I found that to be the best material that you can put down to combat mud, in my opinion, at least in my area. So, but this is basically what we do daily. So that's pretty much it, guys. This is kind of what I deal with every day. Turn these horses out all year round, and you know, turnout like that, I really like doing that a lot better. I think it's a lot safer for me, and it's a lot happier for the horses. But today they put on a lot of annex up and down the aisleway, and normally they go right out. Today, obviously, they didn't really want to. But again, thanks for watching, and it's kind of like one thing that I deal with every morning before I go to work, and that's just kind of my ritual. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll talk to you guys soon.